This is News 4 San Antonio Today, the only local news station with nonstop news.
It's what we do. Good morning. Nonstop News starts right now. We are the only television station in town that is commercial free until the top of the hour.
We have you covered this morning. You just heard from Siobhain. She'll give us another look at the weather in just a few minutes.
Want to check in with Joy Bergen now. I believe you have road cam there with David Mendoza. It has been a morning along 35, yes?
It has. Now, our friend David claims he's moved. I haven't seen it. This is a live look from road cam. He joins us from the northbound lanes of I-35 as he approaches this partial closure. Now, David, I do have some good news for you, and that is that up ahead, the Barrel Boys have begun their work. Looks like you are not reaping the benefits just yet. Good morning.
Hey, good morning. Yeah, what a day to be on the ground instead of in the air. I am on 35 North, just merging from the eastbound lanes of 410. I took the on-ramp here. I hope the camera does it justice because this is some pretty brutal traffic. Real nasty stuff over here in the northbound lanes. Got a lot of big trucks trying to merge down to one lane, as well as the commuter cars that you see in front of me. So a lot of traffic. Everybody's merging over to our left-hand side. Definitely a mess. I've been sitting in it all morning, and I will continue to sit in it and let you know how it progresses. Back to you for the moment.
All right, David, thank you. We appreciate you as always. The closure that's causing this is the partial closure between Weidner and O'Connor. We've been down to one lane all morning. Now, you'll notice that delay has jumped up significantly since the last time you saw us. That is usually what happens just before we get the very last of those cones picked up because the Barrel Boys have to make their way through. And that slows things down until they pick up that last cone, all lanes back open, and we'll be in the clear. So we're not there just yet, but we are getting closer to reopening I-35 on the northeast side. Downtown, we are starting to see this delay building. Northbound lanes on the upper level of I-35 from I-10 to Brooklyn. That backup growing this morning, so moving in the wrong direction there, and that will not be opening up. That's one of those closures that stays with us day and night. As the latest for now, we'll check in again with David here soon with your on-time traffic.
All right, guys, thank you. About 15 minutes now before 7 a.m. new this morning. U.S. Secretary of Homeland Security Kristi Noem is expected to be in Eagle Pass for a visit. That according to the Eagle Pass news leader. Christina De Leon joins us now with more on that visit and what we're expecting from that. Christina, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Dave. Good morning, everyone. Now, according to the Eagle Pass news leader, the Secret Service actually did a sweep of the area for Noem's visit. It's all part of the Border Patrol's visit to the operations in that area. In her time in office, Secretary Noem has visited the border several times, speaking with Border Patrol agents and reviewing the importance of federal border operations and enforcement priorities. She is expected to do the same again today, a few hours from now. This all comes weeks after calls for her impeachment by Democrats have already been announced, and there has been outrage over a couple of killings by ICE agents in Minneapolis. Now, in past interviews, she's addressed ICE operations, all throughout the country, and here's what she's had to say about that. Have a listen.
We are following the exact same investigative and review process that we always have under ICE and under the Department of Homeland Security and within the administration, the exact same policy that the Biden administration used.
Now, according to the Eagle Pass news leader, no itinerary has been released for this visit that was expected to happen later on today. But of course, we're going to continue to follow more on the visit down at the border and bring you more details as we get them on air and online at news4sanantonio.com. Reporting live, I'm Christina De Leon. We will send it back to you.
Christina, thank you. New developments in Minneapolis. Homeland Security is requiring all officers on the ground to wear body cameras. Minneapolis has been the site of intense scrutiny over immigration enforcement. Over the past month, agents have shot and killed 2 U.S. citizens. DHS says the shooting death of Alex Preddy more than a week ago was captured by body camera video. In the shooting of Renee Good, nearly a month ago, there were no body cameras. Bystanders captured that shooting on cell phones.
Emma Allen at the live desk. A major case unfolding overseas right now. The stepson of Norway's future king is on trial, accused of multiple serious crimes, including 4 counts of rape, abuse, threats, and drug offenses. Marius Borg Høiby pleaded not guilty to the most serious charges as prosecutors laid out 38 counts in a courtroom. He's the son of a crown princess, but he does not hold a royal title. Now, the case has drawn intense international attention, the judge even addressing the court in English and restricting recordings there in the courtroom. Prosecutors say Hoiby could face up to 10 years in prison if convicted, as several alleged victims are expected to testify. That's the latest from the live desk.
Emma, thank you. The Atascosa County Sheriff's Office is asking for community support to keep a convicted killer behind bars. That's because he's up for parole in March. That killer is Kenneth Wojciechowski. He's serving a 30-year sentence for the 1999 murders of 2 Atascosa County Sheriff deputies and a DPS trooper. Thomas Montz Jr., Mark Stevenson, and Terry Miller were ambushed while responding to a fake 911 call. The shooter, Jeremiah Ingleton, took his own life. Wojciechowski helped plan the attack and now serves a 30-year prison sentence. The sheriff's office is asking people across the country to submit parole letters against his release.
We feel like his release would be almost an insult to the community. 30 years should be 30 years. We lost 3 good officers that night, and turning Wojciechowski loose will not be justice served.
This is his last attempt at parole, and if he's denied, he'll finish the remainder of his 30-year sentence.
We have some new information about Nancy Guthrie. She is the missing mother of Today Show host Savannah Guthrie. Arizona police think that someone kidnapped the 84-year-old woman from her home. In fact, Ms. Guthrie last seen Saturday in Tucson. Investigators don't think she left on her own. She has mobility issues. They also say the crime scene suggests that an actual crime did take place there. Here's police's message to whoever took her.
Just call us. Let her go. Just call us. We family would tell you. There's no questions asked here. Look, if she's alive right now, her meds are vital. I can't stress that enough.
There's a time factor here. Guthrie's family says she needs her meds now to live. Savannah released a statement Monday thanking law enforcement and the messages of support that she's received.
The Clintons agreed to appear in person for depositions in the Jeffrey Epstein investigation. Former President Bill Clinton and former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton will appear for depositions before the House Oversight Committee. Comes days before a vote on whether to hold the couple in criminal contempt for refusing to appear after a months-long standoff. Bill Clinton admits he knew Jeffrey Epstein, but denies ever engaging in sexual misconduct through Epstein.
Now your certified most accurate 4-zone weather with meteorologist Siobhain Anders.
Good morning, everyone. Well, we are seeing a very warm start to this day compared to yesterday at this time. We've seen a lot of warm air come in overnight, and as we look outside, you'll see some low-lying clouds in the area. It is going to be a little bit of fog in the area. That's what we're dealing with this morning, especially off to the west. Hondo's down to 0.3 of a mile. We're also seeing a little bit up near Lakey, down towards Carrizo Springs, and there are some areas, especially southwestern Bexar County, we're beginning to see a little more of that dense fog starting to form. So we're going to be watching this over the next couple of hours, but that could be a little bit of an issue for at least until mid-morning. Then we'll start seeing things starting to burn off after the sun comes up. So outside right now, low-lying clouds, fog. Most of the shower activity that we were expecting today so far has stayed well to the east. We are going to keep a 20% chance that we could see a few sprinkles. There is a cold front that's going to make its way across the area through the afternoon, and it is going to kind of change our winds around a little bit. It's not a very strong front. It is going to be dropping our temperature somewhere between 8 to 10 degrees by the time we get to tomorrow. So for right now, when you walk out the door, 59 degrees, so much warmer than it was yesterday. And our dew point numbers, of course, have gone up, so we have some sticky humidity in the air, and that's where those fog advisories are going to begin to come into effect. So here it is for you, our high temperatures ahead. We are going to see a slight cool down for tomorrow, Wednesday and Thursday, mid-60s. By Thursday morning, could maybe see temperatures getting close to the freezing mark in the hill country. So it's going to be a much colder morning on Thursday, but then it's gone and we warm right back up as we get into the weekend. By Sunday, Super Bowl Sunday, you can have your outdoor parties because it's going to be a high of 76 degrees with mostly sunny skies. Beautiful weekend coming up. Outdoor plans, definitely start making them. As we go through today, though, 73 degrees in San Antonio, 65 for our hill country, and again, partly cloudy to mostly sunny skies this afternoon. So a little bit of that cool air after the front is going to roll into the hill country in the western zone, going to get up to the upper 30s. And then as we get into this evening, eastern zone about 45 is your overnight low, San Antonio about 48. So tomorrow night it's going to be a little bit cooler as we see that colder air starting to filter through. So here it is for you. Slight cool down Wednesday, Thursday, and you'll see that temperature a little bit colder by Thursday morning. But then we warm right back up. By Sunday and Saturday, we are in the mid-70s, and temperatures overnight are going to be nice as well. So hopefully you can make some plans to be outdoors over the next couple of days and plan your Super Bowl parties to be outside, maybe barbecuing in the backyard with the big screen to watch the game. We'll be right back.
With some traffic, good morning everybody. So we have been watching I-35 over on the northeast side of San Antonio. That's where we have photojournalist David Mendoza live in road cam. The northbound lanes have been our biggest problem. We've been down to one lane all morning between Weidner and O'Connor. Let's talk to David now because I'm starting to see a little bit more movement there, buddy. Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, that's the good news. I think I'm moving a little bit more fluidly as I approach Weidner Road. So I'm about a half mile away from Weidner Road right now. Getting down to one lane coming up here. Look, I gotta say, if you're headed to the northeast, you're gonna be sitting in this for quite a while. Even our frontage roads over here have a lot of cars on them. If you need to get to 35 past 1604, maybe just consider taking 1604 to get around this. I'll leave you with that. Drive safe. Have a great day, and back to you.
All right, David, thank you. We appreciate you as always. Similar delay in the downtown area because of the construction closures on the upper level of I-35. That's northbound from I-10 to Brooklyn. That's the latest for now with your on-time traffic. Have a great day.
Thank you, Joy. The Super Bowl is this Sunday featuring the Seattle Seahawks and the New England Patriots.
We got
the Seahawks.
All right. Across the country, there's another face-off between father and son. They'll be wearing the jerseys of their favorite teams, but bonding, of course, over their love of football.
This is going to be a party.
In this Underhill home, Sundays have always meant football.
Good memories.
Representing their teams and the bond between a father and his son.
A lot of excitement every Sunday,
Gerber Rodriguez became a Seattle fan long before he became a dad. Growing up in Seattle, the city's teams were his teams. And when Sam was born, he tried to pass that love on.
When he was a kid, I put him on a Seahawks gear. There's some pictures around.
Sure, there are photos, ones that Sam keeps hitting, but in New England, loyalty comes first.
This is my home, you know, I root for my home team, root for represent my community here.
2 teams, 2 generations, 1 living room. Then came the Super Bowl, and a goal line play that still lives in NFL history.
I thought the game was over before the big play.
I'll be reminding him every chance I get of the Malcolm Butler interception.
So the banter comes with the territory.
Sam Darnold's going to start seeing ghosts.
So does the noise, and another Super Bowl just raises the volume. But what doesn't change is why they're here.
It's just something that brings us closer together. You know, it's nice. It's like great time that we can just spend together watching the game that we both love.
It's been amazing, and it's been amazing seeing him grow and how much love he has for the game.
So as the game nears, the celebration in this home comes with plenty of
food. Yeah. We make a lot of food. We're probably gonna have like 30 people here, if no more.
The winner of Sunday's game will certainly have bragging rights there in the Rodriguez home. And a quick history lesson here. On this day, 24 years ago, the Patriots won their first Super Bowl, beating the Rams, the St. Louis Rams at the time, 20-17 in Louisiana. It was Tom Brady's first year as a starter. He won Super Bowl MVP that year. Brady, of course, then went on to win 7 Super Bowls, 5 Super Bowl MVPs in his career, the most in either category. And don't forget, you can watch Super Bowl 60 Sunday right here on News 4. It all starts at 5:30. Before that, you'll have the Olympics. After that, you'll have the Olympics. So there's no other channel or anything else to watch because it is all right here on 4.